Well, howdy doodly do, boys and girls. The horses would like to say hello. I've just recorded this, so I've got to record it again because I overran by a minute and a half. And there's no way I can cut a minute and a half out of these things. Right, been an interesting old time for Weenie Boy. Sorry I haven't had one of these up for a while. Basically been just busier than a rabbit in the mating season, right? There's not enough hours in the day, to get blunt with you. Berlin went very well. It was recorded, as a number of people requested. It's coming out as a DVD, should be out in a week or two. It's been sent away to mastering. The only problem with that was, at the time, I'd recorded it in 1080p, right? So it's nearly 2K in size. I'm only dealing with a couple of hours in one shot of footage to edit. That becomes a bit of a pain. The only software that remotely handled it was Adobe Premiere, but that was as flaky as a bastard, right? So it took 3 weeks to edit and get everything right and cut the beginnings and the ends off. I uploaded just for the guys that worked on the shoot, the red corridor outro with the titles on for them, you know what I mean, on the DVD. But it's very special, covers the entire 3D Max pipeline, right through to render, fine render, and actually takes it further than I did at Animago, right, at Berlin. It takes right up to the very final thing where I'm prepared to say, right, it's done, okay? Which is first thing I've done that. Now the extras alone, there's a massive load of extras on this. There's all sorts, you know, stuff covering Zap Manson's Mental Race Skin Plus Skater, and stuff on creature design, a lecture on creature design. There's all sorts. You'll see when it comes out. I put a lot of work into this. It is a double DVD. I won't be selling them separately. They'll be sold as one unit, right? So we'll see, but hopefully it'll do well, because a lot of work went in this, and it's the first live DVD that I'm aware of since the old Autodesk ones years ago. But we'll see how things go, right? Hopefully it'll do well, because it should do, because that's our Christmas money, right? I've had a few bits of work coming in. One for a game on a Matic that I may be doing, depends if they get funding from the people sort of the other side that are paying for the game. The other one is something for kids' TV channel, which I should hear about by the time I get back and check my emails, because I haven't checked them yet this morning. But all sorts of stuff going on all over the bloody place. It's unreal. I'm still trying to get the bloody book finished, because every time I get sat down to do it, something happens and more work comes in. Now the book won't earn me a lot of money. In fact, I'll probably make a loss, right? Because 3D books do not make a lot of money. At least not the publisher I'm under. But we'll see. The publisher is starting to lose a little bit of patience, because it's been rather a long time. But what happened was, I lost the book not once but 3 times when it was nearly complete. And you get to the point where you think, I don't really want to fucking do this anymore. Well, I want to do it, but the trouble is, when you know what's coming around the corner with a bit of software, you get paranoid as a writer that you're going to miss out and not include that bit. Yeah, I'll show you the river. Isn't that beautiful? That's why I live around here. Silence and rivers and trees. But yeah, so what time is it? 2 minutes. Yeah, so you know, you keep thinking, well, if I wait after the next version, I'll be alright. And then, of course, by the time that's out, you know, they're already R&D and alpha in the next version. You think, oh shit, I want to miss out. So I've basically got to put my head down, get this finished, get it out the door, make a good job of it, and then I'm happy, right? Hopefully some of you took the Robbie the Robot sort of daft videos in the spirit that they're meant to. It did alarm me a bit that I'm getting people putting out, see which is better. You know, fucking Jesus, man, it's a joke, right? I've used both in my lifetime. I've released DVDs on both. I'll soon have books out on both, right? So I know both programs inside out. What I would say to you is, use what's right for you. That's the whole point of those videos, right? Is to say, look, use what's best for you. And yeah, I put a tagline at the end, because the whole point was it's a joke, right? This does not mean that you've got to put, like, you know, because I said that, the only time I edited that was if people started saying, you know, starting making it into a war or some sort of crazy shit. And that's what I did. There's a lot of people just, not even like tits, so I just deleted those what's his name? Oh, a big steaming pile of shite. Look at that. Steaming pile of manure. You don't get to see that on many videos, do you? But yeah, so, it's, been interesting and stuff. You know, the DVD took a whole lot of my time. It's getting to the point where, you know, it was every waking moment. Now on top of that, my daughter's still teething. No, we haven't got a tooth yet, which is getting annoying really, because this is about a month, right? And not one tooth. Although it does appear that all the tooth buds are going to come through, or a lot of them at the same time, especially the front, top and bottom, and right at the very back. Now molars are a bastard to cut, right, for kids, so we'll have to see. I've had the flu, which is turned into a chest infection. It's supposed to be gone by now, but it's not. I was rather alone last night when, and this is gross, right? If you don't like gross shit, just turn the sound down for the next 10 seconds. Well, last night, early hours, I'm coughing heavily, right? I'm a heavy smoker, you know that. It's starting to bite me on the arse a bit because I'm starting to bring up sort of phlegm with blood in it, right? So I'm going to go to the doctors and stuff. Yeah, you can turn it back up now. Right, but so for that reason, plus the fact I've got to go to Iceland to train the guys at CCP who make EVE Online, because they're changing the mudbox, their pipeline from Zurich to mudbox. So then they asked daughters who's the best guy to train them, and I said me, which is rather flattering and quite nice, and perfectly right. No, but you know what I mean. So that's a 6-hour flight. I'm a heavy smoker. I drink a lot of caffeine. So the idea of me spending 6 hours on a flight with no cigarettes and maybe 1 or 2 cups of very piss water coffee is not my idea of fun. Okay. So it could be the perfect time for me to stop smoking. Now I've said this for years, and you've heard me banging up, oh, I'm going to stop smoking, but I've pushed my body to the limit, you know, since I was 16. I've done probably more crazy things with my body than most people do. I've been a professional escape artist, I've been on the end of cranes, you know, I've had, you know, escape things with high explosives, you know, fire, you know, water. I've done loads of crazy shit, and that's before you can get anywhere near the long hours in 3D. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? I have really pushed it hard, right? But so it's my own fault that things happen. At the moment I'm perfectly fine, and I want to stay that way, right? So that probably means stop smoking. Whether I'll manage it is a different matter. Now I'm not going to stop right now, or next week, or maybe next week, but you know what I mean? I'll leave it as long as I can, to be honest. Because I enjoy smoking. I love smoking. I'm going to smoke in the middle of here, right? Now see there, that's Iverson up on that hill there, right? And then you see, I'll do a 360 like I normally do. There you are, see there, 360, and we're back to Iverson again, right? I can smoke as much as I like, nobody complain. Why do they complain? It's the open fucking air, for God's sake. Brilliant. But, yeah, so, needless to say, it's, I've got to stop smoking, you know what I mean? It's getting to the point it costs a fortune anyway. But my caffeine intake will stay the same. Keeps me awake. But, I've had about 8 hours sleep in 3 days, so as you could have guessed, I'm a bit whingy and I look like shit. Actually, I feel pretty phenomenal today. I'm not quite sure why that is, but there you go. I'm going to cut this in a second. I'm going to go to part 2. Not sure this one's a 2 or 3 parts today. Originally it was maybe 3, but we may run out of walk. Okay, we're not sure. I'll tell you about some of the stuff that's been happening and stuff that's going to be happening, and give you an idea of stuff. Okay, see you in a minute.